Hi everyone. In this video, I am going to teach you about how to use a logical function in the spreadsheet. In the previous videos, I explained you about the conditional formatting, pivot table. Followed by that, in this video, I'm going to tell how to use a logical function in spreadsheet. Basically, everyone knows what I mean by logical function, right? You can have some conditions, and where those conditions are fulfilled, according to the conditions, right, the way it's fulfilled, it will give you the results. If the conditions are fulfilled, you may get the true result, right? If the conditions are not met, you will get the false result. But meeting that condition is true or false is determined based on the functions what we are using. Basically, there are three logical functions are there. Number one, if logical function. If logical function says that whatever the conditions that you are given, if those conditions are met, right? Whether you are giving a one condition or two conditions, or whatever it is, if those conditions are met, your results will be true. If any one of the conditions only met, the other conditions are not met, the result will be the false. Now, for example, see, there are two numbers are there in a two different column, A1 as 33 and B1 as 20. And in the C column, you need to get the result. What is the result? If these conditions are met, you will get the result as a true, right? Or if not, it's get a false. True means what will be the result? Pass. If the result is false, means the output will be fail. If the condition is not met, means you will get the result as fail. Now, for example, see, if A1 is greater than or equal to 33, A1 is greater than or equal to 33, pass or fail. Since A1 is greater than 33, conditions met, your result is true. True means a pass. Suppose if you are not getting A1 is greater than 3, that means you are giving a A1 less than 3 or greater than 3, definitely the result will be fail. That is what the if logical function. Second, and function. And function state that what are the conditions that you are setting in the column where both the condition has to be fulfilled, mandatory, and says that condition 1 and condition 2 has to be fulfilled. Now see the same example. If you take, there is a number called 50 in column A and 70 in column B. You are setting a condition if and A4 is greater than or equal to 60, B4 less than 70. What is the result? Now see A4 greater than 60, but the number what we have in the column is 50, which is less than 60, right? It is not a greater than or equal to 60. So one condition is not met. But if you see the B4, it is 70, which is less than 100. One condition is met. But here the result should be what? Second. Result is second because the result what you got is false. Why? Because the condition is set here for A and B cell. Only one condition is met, where unconditioned says that both the condition has to fulfill. And if you talk about R, right, R says that either or any one of the conditions can be fulfilled. Now, for example, see A as a number 50, B as number 70. If that A cell is greater than or equal to 60, B cell is less than 100, what is the result means? Result is, right, true. Why? Because B8, B cell has value less than 100, which is fulfilled. But A cell is 50, but it is not greater than 60, it is less than 60. But the condition what we use is R condition. Either A or B should be fulfilled. If any one of the cells are fulfilled, you will get the result as a positive result as first. Right. Now I will show this how to do it in the Excel. I will go to the Excel part. Yeah, I will show the Excel. Right. A as a 40 and B as a 32. Right. I make it like this. Now I have to apply a right if condition. Sorry. Yeah. If condition. If I want to apply if condition, use if, right? Now, which you want to apply? If logistics means this one. I want to find out A1, right, greater than 40, comma, right, and B1 should be less than or equal to 32, less than or equal to 32, comma, true or false. This is how you can give the condition. You can give either true or false or pass or fail, first or second, anything. Now it shows that you entered a wrong condition. Yeah. Any one was to be done for if condition. Right. Now we enter. Now this is false. Why? Because see, A1 is greater than 40. No, it is 41. It doesn't have any 40. That's why the condition is not met. It's showing a false result. Suppose same if condition, if I'm using equal, A1 is or greater than or equal to 40. See, this is called if condition. Now come to the unconditions, right? Equal to if, and and A1 greater than 50, comma, B, sorry, A3, comma 50, B3 less than 60, comma, pass, fail. Pass or fail. Now see, it is pass. Why? Because both the conditions are fulfilled. A3 is greater than 50, B less than 60. Both are fulfilled. That's why it is pass. The result is true. Now, if you see, I'm giving it is less than 40. B column, I'm giving less than 40 and enter. Result is failed because one of the conditions is not fulfilled. A fulfills, but B doesn't fulfill. This is what unconditioned. Now, if you see R condition, I am giving it is 20, right, 8, and it is 50. Now, right, I'm just copying this and I'm putting here. Instead of and, you can use R, and I can say that A5 greater than 50. No, I'll make it as a 20. And B5 less than 40, let it be. Now see, A5 greater than 20, B5 less than 40. Now actually B5 is not less than 40. It is greater than 51. This condition is not met, but this condition is met. This is greater than 20. So result will be pass only because R condition. Any one can be fulfilled. Right. So hope you understood how to execute the logical function, right, by using a spreadsheet. Right. So this is very simple exercise. Hope you understood the logical function. Right. So thank you for watching my video. In the next video, we can discuss about how to do the what if analysis and other functions in the Excel formula. Thank you.